Hi, I'm Kyle Pennypacker and welcome back to Penny Prepper. In today's video, we're going to be discussing prepping your home for emergencies. Before we get started today, I'm going to ask that you like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share with any like-minded folks. When things go sideways, people romanticize the idea of surviving in a post-apocalyptic world, running and gunning. The truth is, you'll probably end up bugging in during an emergency. And if you gotta bug out, it's a pretty big deal. And bugging out reduces your chances greatly of surviving. It's better to stay with the majority of your preps at home. You need to be able to rely on yourself and prepare to self-rescue. You should at least have enough food and water to last 72 hours or 3 days at the minimum. When we talk about preparing your home for an emergency, we can break it down into a couple categories. We'll start off by knowing when to abandon your home or shelter, what you need to prepare, what you can do to increase your safety, some things you may need to be ready to protect from, and some extras in the end of the video. Alright, first thing we're going to talk about is you needing the rule of threes for survival. Air quality, shelter, water, and food. This is more of a guide to understand when you may need to abandon your current location. You should understand what your limits will be for abandoning your home and seeking further help or resources. Like the situation in Ohio, leaving due to air quality would be a clear reason to evacuate and hopefully come back. When your shelter becomes unsustainable or damaged, it may be time to leave, or supplies to sustain life may be low. This could include electricity depending on your needs and the ability to find the resources elsewhere. So, for instance, if you absolutely necessarily need electricity to survive, then if you don't have electricity at your shelter, it may be time to bug out. What you need is more a matter of what can you get? Do you have the ability to get enough food and water stored to survive long enough to be able to do things like hunting or foraging? Do you have the ability to scavenge after everyone else is long gone? Or maybe you're simply limited by space. If you have the space and ability, pack stuff wherever and whenever you have the ability to do so. If you don't have that option, then look for other solutions. This goes in the ability to also assure you have the necessary supplies and also secure your home, and can also get into areas like security and things you can rely on if the grid is still up, but you still need supplies. Safety is a big part of preparedness. That's why whenever you test out your preps or are learning, it's important to learn the safe way of doing things. This goes into the 3 seconds rule I made up for the rule of threes. You may have a bunker with 25 years worth of stored food, water, and even an independent air supply. But imagine as you're going down into the bunker, you fall and sustain a significant injury. And now air, water, and food won't do you any good. Getting the proper tools and knowing how to use them, safety equipment, and things like fire extinguishers, security systems, even simply situational awareness can save you in the long run. Next, surviving the initial disaster is unfortunately not the hard part. It's truly chance. You can't will your way through a tornado or flood. The will to survive doesn't matter if a flood washes you out of your house and you get crushed by a log. The will to survive comes after the water subsides and you have to fight the environment and, worse yet, people. People are dangerous because they seek, they hurt, and ultimately, they lie. Predator animals will show you they want to eat you. They will growl, snarl, and bite. Humans will use opportunity and hope against you to not only take things from you, but take advantage of you. People are amazing and work together during the actual destruction part. It's after that their true nature comes out and the will to survive and knowing somebody's there to stop them that we become dangerous. Unfortunately, women, kids, and the elderly are at great risk. It's better to be the dangerous one. When somebody offers to help you, think first. What is their intention? They get mad at you because you won't do something or follow them somewhere. They aren't there to help you. Last is little extras. In Scouts, we were always taught to stay where we are if and when we got lost. This is great when people are supposed to realize that you were with them and are now not, and that they need to come looking for you. However, if there are dangers around you or nobody's supposed to be looking for you, maybe not the best choice. I've gotten lost, and staying in the same spot gives you time to think, plan, and helps you from possibly getting more lost. Staying at your home after a disaster will make it easy for those looking for you to actually look for you and find you, and then come to your rescue. If you have the ability, stay where you are. It just makes sense. If not, let those seeking for you know where you'll be. Having the ability to keep your home safe with you in it or after leaving is important as well. If you're returning, some things to think about is securing the windows, doors, utilities, and important information. If you have the paperwork or deed to your home, have it somewhere you can grab it and leave. You may need to prove it's your home if you leave for an extended period of time. Also, preparing to shut off utilities to make sure your home doesn't have issues with fire or even bursting pipes if you need to leave for a long time. Learn how to shut off your utilities and be prepared to do this as you leave. This can prevent people from actually moving in to your home if you bug out. Lastly, making sure that you secure windows and doors, putting wood on them, would be a great idea. This can make it seem as though the house has busted windows or maybe has been subject to an incident. You're going for the opposite of the broken window theory, which is if you make a place look nicer, it draws attention and makes everybody want to improve the area. Making your place look less desirable will prevent people from thinking of your home as a place to try to make their own shelter. Would you rather stay in an abandoned mansion after an emergency or a single bedroom home? Prepping your home should be about the ability to prepare your home, like a ranch in the Midwest versus an apartment in New York City, and the ability to keep it safe for the duration of an emergency. On the surface, that's the breakdown for most preparing, which is the ability, then the actual action. Do what you can with what you have and build from there. I challenge you to come up with 10 ways your home is vulnerable and work to make that a strength each month until you fix either everything on the list or you have a solution. All right, that's all we have for today's video. If there's anything you would like to see in the upcoming videos, please comment and let me know. Stay safe and stay prepared.